just hold it.
Back in paradise.
Well,
Don't tell the camera this.
go!
The water's actually quite warm.
Crew overboard.
Almost looks like you got a six-pack when you sit like that.
So I popped my head up and I said to Jamie, get me out of here, I'm out. I don't know what it was either. Okay, we've lost your weight there. I'm gonna plug in the antenna.
With Hurricane Irma, boats tossed. Here we are at this marina.
Hi, my name's Colin. I used to be a chief engineer on super yachts, but gave it all up to buy a hurricane-damaged Lagoon 450. My friends and I are fixing it up as we go, and are determined to circumnavigate the entire planet. So subscribe if you want some inspiration to live life to the fullest. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the things you did. So what are you waiting for?
How's it going, guys? We are gonna head back out to the Colin National Park.
Just uploaded you guys a video.
Just uploaded you guys video.
Came back to do that just for you.
Came back to do that just for you.
Lindo's got his life jacket on, safety first.
Kind of cool. We're going to be in the middle of nowhere. There's no reception out there, so we'll be offline for 5 days, just being one with Mother Nature. Let's go. Put the sail up. It's about 10 knots, 12 knots of wind. Hopefully we do about 6 knots. Get there in 4 hours.
We were so excited to sail back out to Colin National Park. We had a little more time up our sleeve this time, so we could really explore the area at our own pace as we slowly made our way towards Costa Rica. We were sailing along so nicely until...
Can you stop?
Hey, nothing been sailing. Hang on. Hang on, we lost him. Okay, stop.
Yeah, just hold it.
My laundry went overboard. Drying my laundry and I went in for a swim.
And so did you.
So I did too.
We're at the Canales Islands again. We're meeting Trevor and Kerry, our buddy boat here. They've been out fishing for the last couple of days, so it'll be interesting to see what they've caught. We got no reception out here, so we're just chatting with the Garmin inReach at the moment, so I haven't been having much conversation with them. But yeah, back in paradise. No way! Pizza?
Yeah.
You're the best, Auntie!
This is that Jack Chavelli that we cooked. It's like a bride chop. You can't believe it. So you've got to try that.
What is it?
And those are all I brought out to you.
Well,
Don't tell the camera this.
I think it's time. I think it's time. I think enough is enough. We've been in holiday mode for a few months now. And we haven't really taken much notice of our own health and well-being, physically. So it's time. Today's day one. I hate you laughing. So we're gonna do a quick round. We're gonna show you the before shots of everybody, starting with Jamie.
It's looking good. Got the dad bod back.
Just go completely relaxed. Get the front on.
Oh,
Front on. Stop sucking in. There we go. What do you think, everyone? Write in the comments below. Front on. And side on. There we go. Blake's already got a 6-pack. Front on.
good.
Side on. You're leaving and you're already in good shape. Go on. Front on.
Leave the comments below.
Side on.
Oh, I hear the dad bod.
Day one, baby. Let's go. There's a tourist boat that just turned up and we're wondering whether we want to work out in front of them or not.
We can do it on here.
Nah, let's get out of here. There'll be a beach at the next place.
Yeah, we got it. I reckon.
We got good wind, no ranges. Let's go. We're gonna go at the next spot. Hopefully there's a beach. Let's go. We're sailing. And we're sailing beautifully right now. We're doing about 3.5 knots. Everything's beautiful. The wind's right on our beam. We're about 6 knots and we're doing 3.5. Perfect. Right, let's do a workout. So we normally set up a circuit with 6 or 7 little exercises. What do we got? Push-ups here.
Sit-ups, pull-ups.
How many sit-ups are you gonna do?
I should do a lot.
Go! Struggling there, mate. That was the slowest get up I've ever seen. That's 1 round, 2 to go. Go! Good job, Billy.
Yes.
Day 1, done and dusted. Can you notice the difference? You.
It was good. Pretty exhausted, but
That was tough. Show the difference. Far out.
Yeah, it's
I
working.
can see a 6er coming through already. Just gonna ease the main. Should be doing about 2 knots. 3.5. Let's go.
The wind had dropped and we were only sailing at about 2 knots, so we all jumped in to let Parlay tow us through the water.
The water's actually quite warm.
Crew overboard.
We were doing this in Los Rockets one day and fucking we caught a fish. The fish got caught in the back of the rope.
When living on a boat, your crew become your family, and it's so nice when we all get together and motivate each other to be active and healthy. When living on a sailboat with your mates, it's so tempting to just sit around drinking cocktails all day. So when we get an active crew like this, we all just feel so much better for it, mentally and physically.
Well, Trev, he's a professional fisherman. He's been doing it his whole life off the coast of South Africa. He spent the last few days out there trying to catch something and he's caught absolutely nothing. He came round the corner just coming up to where we were last night and caught a couple of yellowfin tuna, but very small ones. But while he was out on the banks and that, nothing. And so we thought, if he's not catching anything, why are we going to waste our time going out there? So we've changed the plans and we've come out to the Contreras Islands. We're just about to pull in. Trevor and Kerry are already there and it looks unreal. We might have the bay all to ourselves. It's still just on the corner of the national park in Koiba, but it's far enough away for it'll be quite difficult for boats to get out here. This is awesome. Look how wild this looks. Wow.
Go a lot tighter in if you want, man. We love seeing big trevally. I saw a rooster fish now. So there's some big fish around the corner here.
Good morning, everyone.
Yoga classes started if you're done with your fitness.
Yoga's starting. Remember how we started doing workouts? Well, we've done 2 and I can hardly move. My body is in pain. So Lena's gonna take us for a little stretch this morning. Let's go. Oh, look at this. What a spot. Almost looks like you got a 6-pack when you sit like that. Do that again. You've even got the lines. 1, 2. Just came up on Facebook this morning, a memory from 3 years ago. I'll show you the photo now. That's Jamie, 3 years ago. Can you recognize him? All right, let's go. Alrighty, guys are going for a dive. You ready for a dive?
Super ready.
We're limited on tanks and stuff, so I'm gonna just hang out on the surface, maybe do a bit of free diving. 2 teams are going down. Jamie's in team number 2 to look after Lena. And yeah, we're at the slack tide now, coming up to dead low tide, so there should be less current, better visibility. All the elements are gonna be in their favor. So let's get down there. How's it, my brew?
Going for our first unaided dive. Unchaperoned. You see what nonsense the boys can get up to.
What's gonna happen with no dive instructor down there with us?
No idea. Jamie's in charge.
Oh geez. This looks pretty wild. Oh, look at that current coming between the rocks. So me and Jamie are going to be at the surface. Tom's going to lead the dive. 4 divers.
We're going to jump in here a bit shallower. We're going to head out around these 2 rocks here, check them out for a little bit, and then come back with the current.
This is pretty wild.
Yeah.
Wild little section. So we don't really know what's happening down below.
Shouldn't have seen anything, it would have been good content.
So I'm free diving behind the guys, and we're coming in between the 2 rocks, and I'm kind of in like a cloud of bubbles because of all the whitewash up against the rock, and I see the tail of a shark like that big, and I shit myself because the guys are swimming between the rocks, but I can't see anything because I'm in this foam wall. So I popped my head up and I said to Jamie, get me out of here, I'm out. So I swam to the dinghy, and then Jamie said he saw it. He saw the shadow of it. How big was it, Jamie?
I don't know, big as a dinghy, but I don't know what it was. I can't say what it was.
But it was big.
Yeah.
Big as a dinghy.
I don't know what it was either. But that was kind of scary. So much scary when you're by yourself. If I had someone next to me, it would have been way better. Probably would have swam towards it to investigate, but damn.
I liked it. That was cool, having all the rock structures and formations around us.
Saw some sharks and
then we found one good cave where there was at least 4, maybe 6 sharks swimming into this dark hole and coming back out and doing loops and
white tips.
Yeah, white tips. Would have been kind of cool to hang there a little bit longer, but it was a little bit intimidating also. Pretty neat.
What'd you think, Brett?
Awesome.
Yeah.
We were in a school of Trevelya that was just swirling and coming right at your face.
Wow.
Amazing.
There you go. Now the guys are going for a sort of a more of a beginner dive, and we're gonna have some lunch. Okay, so we've been cruising around just using the handheld radio lately. Not ideal, but we've got the new Raymarine VHF here now, and the new antenna. So we're going to try see if we can get this working. Unfortunately, we don't have the right plug for the VHF antenna, but I think we can temporarily rig this up so that we can speak to our buddy boat a bit better and whatnot. So we've just wired it up. Oh, hot. That's why I got you to do it. Just taking the positive and negative straight to the boat. Let's see if it turns on. Yeah, baby. Okay, so we've made contact down the center there. So we just have to drive these in. Oh, there we go, we're getting it. It's looking pretty good. It's made good contact. There. Happy with that. Then
Okay, so that's gonna go in there. Just to make sure it's working, I'll try to talk to you across the bay with the handheld, and we should lose communication. And then I'll plug the antenna in. We'll just make sure it's all working as you take off. You could just maybe take the dogs to that beach. I think with no antenna, this won't have any range. What channel are you on?
72.
Jamie, do you copy?
Yeah, got ya.
Jamie, do you copy?
Yeah, I've got you again.
Jamie.
Yeah, I've still got you.
Is it starting to sound a bit crackly?
Yeah, it's a bit crackly now.
Okay, go another 50 meters or so and we should be really crackly, and then I'll plug in the antenna. Jamie. Okay, we've lost it. Okay, we've lost you. Wait there, I'm gonna plug in the antenna. Plugging in the antenna now. Jamie.
Yeah, I can hear you clear now.
Perfect, antenna's working great. It's just sitting on the deck there, and you're coming in loud and clear. We have VHF, as temporary as it may be, so I need to get some of those coax connectors for the cable, and I need a female at the top of the mast. We didn't have one on the boat, we had a male. So just temporarily we can just sit the antenna on the deck there, and we still get a far better range than with the handheld.